This show of Soho, or this episode of Soho Insights, is made specifically for moms that are in businesses that are building their businesses from their home office. Not a mom, that's okay. You might know other moms. You might just be building a business out of your home office.
There's a lot of ways.
It's going to be a fun show, so
Yes.
stick around.
Hello and welcome to episode 74 of Soho Insights, brought to you by Ovali. At Ovali, we sell hosting. In that respect, we're a little like GoDaddy, except that Ovali is owned by women and run by women. We offer you the same services we use to build our own business. At Ovali, we simply want to help you create something for you. Hello, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Jen, and you are watching Soho Insights, which also stands for Small Office, Home Office Insights. And it's
Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, we sit in the Ovali TV studio and talk about things that affect primarily the home-based business owner. The reason why we put in that small office space in there is that many people have an office outside of their home that they go to, and so the idea of this virtual office space is really what we speak to, and building a business within that, like, in between.
That's cute. I like that. Okay. That's a new one. Yes.
So anyway, we are on live, and one of the benefits of being present at our live shows is that you can interact with us over chat. We do 3 shows every week here at Ovali.tv. You're watching Soho Insights right now, which happens again Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10
Always.
Eastern. Then Tuesdays we have Small Businesses Do It Better, where we highlight our web hosting members. So the sponsor of the
have to be
show
a member.
is Ovali, which is our business. This is my mother, Kathy, like she was saying, and she's
Did you ever say who you were?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm Jen, and so we're business partners, a mother-daughter team, and we do web hosting, like she was saying, like GoDaddy or Bluehost or One-in-One, and
Everything is the same as any of those other places.
as far as technical pieces
Yes.
go. We own our own servers, all that fun stuff. But anyway, so we highlighted web hosting members who are small businesses and learn,
On
hear their
Tuesday nights
stories
with
and
Carissa.
figure out what it is that we could all be doing better, but also really to highlight that these small businesses are kicking booty.
Butt. I said butt.
So yeah, the Tuesdays are really fun. And then Thursdays, we have Young Female Entrepreneurs, which is on at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And this Thursday, I have the intern queen on herself. It's going to be a lot of fun. She's literally called the intern queen.
What's her real name?
Gosh, don't quiz me on live. It's like Laura. Oh gosh, mother,
I'm
that was
sorry.
awful. I know on any other day I know, but
That's
she's
my
on Twitter at Intern Queen. You can tweet her. Don't tell her that I forgot her name. I do know her name.
Didn't forget
It's just
her
been
name.
a long
It's
day.
just, yes, I put
So
you on the
anyway,
spot.
so
Ask
Intern
me,
Queen.
Ask me who's the guest on Tuesday. I know.
Who's the guest tomorrow night?
Megan Smith.
She's a CPA. It's going to be
Yes.
really good.
See, I cheated there. Book It Accounting, because I know Megan. I just couldn't remember her.
Yeah,
business
Megan
name.
is a mom too, so it'll be really fun.
She's wonderful.
So anyway, we've been doing these fun little videos before we get into talking about mom stuff. We've been doing fun videos here at Ovali. We're now vlogging. We did a couple vlogs today, and I'll edit them and put them up on YouTube and everything. No, that's very wrong. That goes later on in the show. It's at the end.
With the
The end of
vlog.
the images. Yeah, so this is our vlogging channel. We've got a few channels on YouTube, but we did 5 vlogs last week. I was really proud of us. And there's
looks pretty,
Carissa. She was doing some support tutorials, which we're compiling and slowly putting them out. But they're mainly for our new Ovali.com. We're redoing the website. And then we are also Soho Insights is on YouTube. And you guys, we would love you forever if you subscribe to us.
Forever.
So subscribe on YouTube or on iTunes, wherever it is.
That's cute. Look at that. That looks good.
It's fun. So, and then we are also doing this fun little video service. It's called...
You signed us up for it. What's it called?
Tout.
Yeah.
It's called Tout. So it's tout.com, tout.com. And so we just started doing 15-second status updates. It's actually really cool. So instead of tweeting, you do a quick little update and you can send it out to your social networks. Super fun, and big thanks to Ashley of businessbewareshow.com.
She helped you a lot.
She gave me the tip on that, and so definitely follow her show too. They do a show about small businesses, kind of like what we do here at Ovali TV, and they're a family-owned business. It's her and her dad and her mom. It's really cool.
We've watched a couple Business Beware.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, before we get into mom stuff, we wanted to tell you a little bit about our sponsor.
Who is?
We already talked about it a little bit, and we'll prepare a much better presentation, an actual commercial that we do for our usual sponsors.
Yes.
But we wanted to highlight who it is we are.
We are Ovali, by the way.
So anyway, we do web hosting and cloud services, and web hosting
Business
is
class email.
primarily shared hosting. We also offer virtual private servers to some of our members. And then the cloud services that we do are voice over IP, web conferencing, and actually the web conferencing is super cool because we offer basically, like if you've heard of co-working spaces, we have our own web conferencing rooms that we'll basically loan out to our members for free. And so you don't have to pay $100 a month. You just use ours when you have a big webinar you want to put on. And it works nicely because it says, it's branded Ovali in it, but if you're using GoToMeeting or anyone else like that, you'd have some kind of GoToMeeting branding in there, and you get this room for free. So that's really cool, I'd have to say. And then Web Presence Builder, which we've talked about on Parallels when they were sponsoring the show. Web Presence Builder is free for all of our web hosting members. Anyway, check us out at ovali.com. Thank you so much for watching the show.
Yes, thank you.
If you're watching and you host with us, thank you so much for hosting with us. We really appreciate it.
Actually, Jen and I have a good time doing this.
Oh, look, Megan's watching with her kids.
Hello, Megan. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
So we are on the chat tonight. If you guys have questions or if you have ideas or you have little pieces, we're really excited to hear what Megan has to say as a mom and
actually,
a business owner tomorrow night.
Carissa does the questions, and they're going to be fun.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So let's get into our topic. So we've got a few different things that we're doing.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
the first one that we wanted to go over as far as mom stuff goes is that we pulled together a list of 3 of our favorite mompreneurs from movies and television.
Hold on. Before we start this segment, it's all about Mother's Day, by the way. Mother's Day is this weekend, and we thought since it's Monday before Mother's Day that we would celebrate Mother's Day today.
This whole week.
Yes, actually this whole week. And Mother's Day to us is pretty special because it's my one day that when I had the kids at home that I would do nothing. I would literally make them do everything for me. And that's all I ever asked. And I had so much fun. So actually Jen has started that tradition. Last year was her first year. So we watched chick flicks all day while your dad and...
We watched one movie.
No, I thought we watched more.
Just watched Mamma Mia.
That was it?
Yeah.
Anyways, your dad and your husband and I think your brother waited on us too, so it was nice. I enjoyed it.
So that's a nice segue into our 3 mompreneurs that we like. The first one was Mamma Mia.
Oh, no, wasn't it?
Well, the first one is... okay, let's just skip to number 2, which is Mamma Mia.
Which we just watched not long ago.
Yeah, it's Meryl Streep. And I think her name is Donna Sheridan in the movie. And I think you might have to have a certain taste for silly chick flicks kind of movies that we have. But this movie always makes me happy. And I think it's my mom's thing where my parents will go to a movie and they'll tell my husband and I, you should definitely go see it. It's the best movie ever.
It was.
And Shane and I will show up at the movies, and afterwards we're just like, what were they thinking? That movie was awful.
The Tourist was not awful.
Well, we didn't see that one. It's always because it always involves blue water and gorgeous sun cities, and high temperatures. I do not know why we live in the Pacific Northwest. They moved us up here, and they love all that hot weather, sun,
because when
water, it is they're from California.
Yeah, but like yesterday, prettiest place on earth when the sun's out.
Yeah.
It's just not out all the time.
Donna Sheridan's fun because she is a true kind of mompreneur where she had a baby and started this little hotel
with her daughter.
B&B, and the whole thing is the daughter wants to stay on the island and help the mom build up this hotel, and the mom says, no, you have to go live your dreams.
But then there's the Gilmore Girls at the bottom. It's not really a movie. But
so that's our number 3 one is Lorelai Gilmore.
This is usually our lunchtime or our break time, as we still watch Gilmore Girls every afternoon that we can.
Yeah. But fun story. Lorelai is the mom, and the daughter's Rory. And Rory graduated from high school the same year I did. She graduated from college the same year I did. You got me hooked on this. And so it was just kind of fun. After when all of my girlfriends, we graduated together, and we went on a camping trip after that in college. And we were saying, it was just a fun show because it's
a mother-daughter thing.
What we were doing.
Yeah, and towards that.
But Lorelai, she started a hotel. She built
a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, a bed and breakfast after working for some time, and it was always her dream. And so you get to see her
funds it and everything.
Trying to pay for college, be a single mom, and start this business. It's kind of a fun show. It's not kind of a fun show. It is a fun show. And our last one, which was our number 1 on the list, but
Baby Boom.
Yeah, Diane Keaton as J.C. Wyatt.
I'm sure everybody.
I grew up on this movie.
I know. It's an 80s movie, and yes. One of the best.
Yeah, but she's kind of like the
Diane Keaton,
the poster child for the working mom who starts a business, and hers is definitely
when she starts that business, or she gets rid of the what is it called, the corporate world, and she goes to that farm, and everything goes wrong, and I love it.
Well, it's funny because she's the typical mompreneur, wouldn't you say, in that she actually started a business around her baby.
Her baby with the
and
baby.
That's kind of what you think of with mompreneurs, is that they saw a need based off of their kid, and they went to go fill it. Yeah. So,
anyways, that's cute. So watch some of those on Mother's Day if you get a minute, because it's a fun little celebration.
Well, and Baby Boom was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Netflix, but it was on Netflix. I think it still is, so that's kind of like free for you.
Carissa, watch Baby Boom.
And then Gilmore Girls is free online. If you search for Gilmore Girls full episodes, it's on WB. They broadcast. There's like six episodes every week that are available. I watch them at lunch.
Even her son sings Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, I don't think my husband would like
that. All right.
But anyway, so our next segment, we've got 3 more segments, and the next one we wanted to just quickly go over is some tips. So if you, I'd love to hear your tips if you're watching live. So these,
I came up mom with a entrepreneurship, or with
an entrepreneurship,
with
a ship for entrepreneur.
No, if you're an entrepreneur and you have kids at home, mom or dad, let us know some tips that you have that during working hours. It's a challenge for grandson in the office sometimes to keep him busy, though blocks have helped quite a bit.
Well, we swap off from keep paying attention to him, so it's not like we just put him in the office and let him play. So anyway, I put together this blog post, and if any of you are watching, are interested, go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/OvalEyeCloud. For this entire week, we want to hear from moms. We want to hear from you if you have tips on how to raise a family, build a business. We want to see your blog posts. We want to see your tweets, your Facebook updates, whatever it is. As a mom that's trying to build a business, this is super helpful.
Yeah. I cannot believe how you and others do that, because I didn't start a business till you guys were in like high school, middle school.
Yeah, we were in middle school. But I came up with 101 pieces that were kind of things that I learned in my first year of having Kelly. my son. And so I started in Ovali before I had a kid. And so I already had that kind of, I had my system set up already. And then when the baby was put in the mix, it was kind of like, ooh, you have to reorganize all the systems and figure out what works. And I didn't take a traditional maternity leave.
You didn't take really any.
Yeah, I didn't take anything. But that's kind of what happens. It was fine. So, anyway, I have 101
She
tips.
had a good time.
Yeah, but the biggest ones that I thought were kind of fun.
I like this one. Buy a copy of Knocked Up.
Well, okay, so this is for my generation. I learned about none of my friends had babies. I'm 27 years old, and most of my friends are in their early 30s, and they're just getting married now. So
I like this one. Follow other moms.
Yeah.
I think that one is a good tip.
Follow other moms was super important, especially on Twitter. For any of you that are new moms, there's a hashtag called Zombie Moms. And so if you're up at 3 a.m., there's other moms that are tweeting underneath that are like breastfeeding or whatever, and they're on their phones like with one hand. It's really smart.
I had all that.
So then I had one other tip that's funny.
Well, wait, there was another one. Purchase baby's domain name. Of course you want to do that with ovali.com. Okay.
Well, there's a lot of different tips, but the funny one was Dragon Dictation, because I had that as an app, and it's funny now that you have an iPhone, there's now Siri, and that wasn't that long ago that you had to have that app on there to do stuff, and now you have the phone that has everything built in. So making use of that, especially when you're out, if you're trying to get your kid, I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but when you're out, if I have a phone meeting, or if I need to get stuff done, or if I'm just tired of being indoors, I'll put my son in the Bob stroller, and I'll have the phone, I'll push with one hand and have the phone and like be dictating
but then
different
the trash
things,
truck
tweeting.
follows you.
I'll have conference calls, and to try and plan for the conference call, do not plan a conference call with me on a Tuesday. That is my garbage day, and 9 times out of 10, my conference call days fall on the garbage day, and I'll be walking around the lake, and I swear the garbage man follows me. It's awful. So anyway,
that's funny.
Those are just some fun tips. We want to hear yours, so go to facebook.com/OvaliCloud to tell us all about your tips. So we wanted to go on to the next segment, which is the one that all of you, I'm sure, are super excited to hear about.
Super.
Really excited. And by the way, if you are a young female entrepreneur that's watching now and you haven't had kids, but one of the reasons why you became an entrepreneur was to have that flexibility, we definitely want to hear from you. So if you have a blog post about it, or if you have questions, visit us on Facebook. So our famous Mompreneurs is the next segment that we wanted to go to.
She's cute.
That's
you put that one in my bookmark.
Isn't that Julie?
Yeah, Julie.
Julie Agner Clark. I don't know if I said her name right. So we've got a list about 5 or so famous mompreneurs that are famous because they've created products that have gone on to major markets, major department stores.
It goes around with their lifestyle, which I liked. And we could start with Stroller Stride since I have it up here.
Yeah, sure. So Lisa Druxman is, she started the fitness franchise called Stroller Strides, and I don't know if any of you that are watching have heard of it. It is basically moms become certified as these certified instructors, so they don't necessarily have like the like the higher, they can't be just a normal trainer. They're just everyday moms that fell in love with fitness and love the idea of getting other moms fit, and they go through specialized training with her and her trainers.
And she has like an annual
they have conferences. They have all sorts of crazy stuff, but she started this amazing company where it was just based off of her need, and she was stuck at home, and she was like, what can I do? I need to go out and meet other moms, and Stroller Strides was born.
I thought that was a wonderful idea.
I've done Fit for Baby, and I did Body Back, which is 2 programs under Stroller Strides. Stroller Strides is all about working out with your kid in tow, and that's kind of what she developed it for, was so that she could get her workout workout time in while being a mom. Yeah, she saw a need in the marketplace, and she filled that, which is...
It's a nice website. Check it out, strollerstrides.com.
Yeah.
But also find out where your local one is so you can join.
I know. Or maybe this is a great business opportunity for you moms that are watching, that are trying to figure it out what it is that you want to do. I mean, being paid to be healthy sounds like a great
other
opportunity.
Moms doing that is great. Yes.
And the moms that do it are all amazing. We have a lot of Stroller Stride moms that are web hosting members of ours, and they're all amazing, amazing women. So
all right, next one.
Yeah. So the next one, are you gonna pull up her?
Well, because you put her on here.
That's fine. So Julie Clark, who's the founder of Baby Einstein and the Safe.
That's her.
Yeah,
we saw her
she
on
came up,
Shine.
but I had another one of her, I think, on here. But I have different images.
She's an incredible woman because she didn't have... When was...
her.
Oh, that's a cute website. She started doing videos, home videos for her kids because there was no videos that she really enjoyed, and she did it with like sock puppets and things, and then it grew into a business, and she always called it Baby Einstein. It grew into this great business, and check that website out, by the way. Was it Baby Einstein? I mean, the whole history's there, but Disney actually bought it, and then she also did what's the other one she did besides Baby Einstein?
It's called The Safe Side.
No, and also where's the other one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, I'll find it in a minute. She did another one too.
Well, I like that we saw Julie speak at Shine, which is Allie Brown's Shine conference, and that was back in 2009 before I had my son, or even knew I was actually pregnant when we were there, but I didn't know. But anyway, we saw her there, and it was at the time where Baby Einstein was going through some controversy, actually, because people were saying because their whole sales pitch was that it made your baby smarter. And she was saying, no, we never claimed to make your baby smarter. It was just an alternative to the usual kids things that were just smarter. And so it was, so she was on stage saying, this is what happened, and this is never where we wanted to take it, but this is how Disney kind of marketed it a little bit. So it's more Disney, and it hurt her name, and it was interesting to just hear that from a mom who started this as filling, again, kind of like what Stroller Strides woman did. You were filling a need, and then a company ended up buying her and took it in a different direction, really, than what she had intended in doing.
Very inspiring, and find her online because I really liked her story. And of course, we're not saying all of it. Yeah. This one?
That was Lisa Druxman.
Where's
Liz
we'll
Lang? Just talk about Erin Chase of the $5 Mom quickly. She's at the $5mom.com, I believe. I don't have her link up, but I have her image on there. She was the first image. I saw her on The View actually a couple times, and she has this whole cookbook, that was built off of her blog, which is really cool. So she was someone that started blogging and just sharing tips about how she tries to save her family money by creating dinners that are cost effective and still good and nutritional for her family. And so anyway, this whole
tired and
brand,
you don't want to look into, or be creative with dinners. I'm telling you, anybody that can give a good idea is good.
So this whole brand evolved out of it, and you have tons and tons of women that are doing this off of a blog, and it's people that are passionate about what they're doing. They want to share it with others. They're consistent. Consistency is a big thing. They're willing to go further than others would have gone. And so you've got the pioneer woman, you've got a whole host of other women that have turned their blog into this really profitable brand where they're doing cookbooks and all sorts of crazy things. So anyway, blogging is not something to take lightly. If you want to get your message out there, it's definitely a way that you can get a company started.
I still can't believe that Disney had all those mommy bloggers go over there and pay for everything.
Social media moms. Yeah, that was very smart of Disney.
Blogs. Also, I want to talk about, you could talk about, who is that one? This one.
Since we're on this is kind of the same subject, Mabel's Labels.
That's a cute site.
Yeah, so so this is a company, super smart. This woman, her name is Julie Cole. This company used the power of mom bloggers They're super effective. So they've got this really effective. So they've got this affiliate program that's part of something that a lot of these companies, I feel like, miss the ball, and that they don't have the affiliate program set up. You make a 10% commission rate. There's 90-day cookies, so that they actually use this. I know of this because I follow mommy bloggers, and all of the mommy bloggers who is Mabel's Labels Market. They put their little ad on the blog, and they make money off of people buying a product that they love and that they use themselves.
It's a good idea.
And so I just thought that was a really smart, because I know of it only from bloggers. I've never seen them advertise anywhere. I've never really seen them in magazines. It was all that.
We have a couple more to go, but you have so many opportunities nowadays as a mom or a dad at home, because I follow a lot of daddy bloggers too. They have a lot about tips for dads and travel and what they do during the day. I think it's wonderful stuff, and so I follow all of those on Twitter.
So Liz Lang is the last one we'll talk about tonight.
I love her story. I can't say enough about this lady. You're going to say it? Well, you have the notes. Well, the reason why I like her is because she started with this maternity outfit. Do you have any images, or you didn't?
No, I just have the images of the website that are up there. That are the last ones.
She started with a maternity outfit, the shaper, and these different looks, but she couldn't scale what she was doing. She got her family and her friends to give her money and start a business and have a little warehouse that she had, but she had to do it all herself. And then finally,
she had items made up one at a time.
Yeah, so then to expand, she kind of flipped, how we talk about how Melody flipped, or you reorganize your business.
Melody Behringer. Her book is called Craving Success.
Yes, and Young Female Entrepreneurs is doing that right now. Mm-hmm. But she signed a deal in 2001 with Nike, and she designs clothing for them. Which, that's much easier. Yeah, but she's
also, she's in Target, and she's got an interior design piece going, I think, now, too.
Yeah, she wrote a book. She's gone beyond.
But it was it's refreshing to hear.
House spot.
Yeah, it's refreshing to hear that she started from home, too, even with retail, even with clothing items. It's just kind of okay, well, other people that are super successful now started where I am. So... that's nice.
Yeah, I like that story. I liked all these. I think these are great ideas for everybody.
And we'll have more about all of these women over at ovali.tv in the week. And again, go to facebook.com/ovalicloud and tell us more about you and your mom and your favorite mommy stories.
And I have to say, they all started with websites, ovali.com. And domain names.
So we wanted to end the show with giving if you're a mom sitting at home with kids, one of the best things that I've done for myself, I feel like, is not watching Housewives. I've made a conscious decision to watch things that will help me in some way in my business or in my personal life. And so because of the internet and because of podcasts like this, I am now literally able to watch whatever it is that I feel like is going to make me a better person. So I can use Blip TV or YouTube or iTunes and pull up shows like Soho Insights or...
a couple people have asked, Blip TV is just... How do they want to get on to Blip TV? A couple people
that's another show all in
we'll
itself.
We'll have to talk about that later. Things, so.
I don't want to talk about how we do video yet because we're still trying to figure everything out.
Okay.
So, anyway, the mom versus... Okay, so let's start at the top. So, Mommy Cast is one of the first ones that we wanted to give you guys. If you're a mom that wants to talk about mommy stuff and learn about being more of a mommy person...
Learn about being a mommy person.
There's 3 ones that we wanted to talk about. The first one's Mommy Cast.
Does it say, I want to be a mommy person?
Well, apart from just wanting to be a mommy person...
It's good.
Be a better mom. This is a smart business. They are very... They've been well recognized. They're well sponsored. It's mommycast.com. The second one is Betty Everything, a show that we just found.
Yeah, we just found.
And they say that they're a show for the woman who plays many parts. So they've got weekly podcasts and videos and blogs up at bettyeverything.com. And I actually watched a couple of the videos, and they're cute because I listened to one that was about potty training.
Oh, did you? I watched, I don't remember which one I watched, but I watched one today, maybe two.
Yeah, so the last one is Momversation, and it's funny because I watched this before I had my son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on Blip TV, and that's actually how I knew about Blip TV. I watched it literally from the very beginning when they really first got on. It was a really long time before I had my son, I feel like, that I started watching this, but I liked all those bloggers. It's just a collection of bloggers. I think it was the one on the lower left-hand side, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but I fell in love with her blog, and then I started watching it because of her. And it's a collection of mommy bloggers, and they do tips based off of one specific topic, and it's a fun show to watch. It's on Blip TV, so you can watch it on your Roku player, on I think you can watch it on Apple TV. Maybe you have to mirror it on your phone or something like that.
Carissa just said, "Love my earrings." Thank you. Jen gave them to me for either Mother's Day or my birthday.
No, I think he stole those. Those were a gift.
I didn't steal them. Oh, I gave them to you?
No, I got them from a wedding.
Okay.
So anyway, we went over a lot of stuff in tonight's show, but just to summarize it quickly, we first talked about our 3 favorite mompreneurs, right? Mm-hmm. And then we talked about tips for first-time moms. Reminding you guys to go to facebook.com/OvalEyeCloud to tell us what your tips are.
Yes, please do the tips. And if you follow mommy bloggers that you want to share with us.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then we finished it up with talking about some famous mompreneurs and going over podcasts that are mommy-focused.
Mommy-focused. Yep. I like your little wordisms tonight. So.
Wordisms tonight? Like that? Oh, my goodness. Or entrepreneurship. The ship that has entrepreneurs in it. Or the ship made for the entrepreneur.
I have to say that was good.
Yeah, okay. Smart. Mm-hmm. Okay, go to ovaleye.tv to find links and everything. Past shows. We're on YouTube, Blip TV, and iTunes.
And check out Small Businesses Do It Better tomorrow with Carissa and I. We are interviewing Megan Smith. Can't wait, Megan. So until next Monday, you guys, everybody have a great Mother's Day. Treat your mothers well, and we will see you next week.